So welcome back to Sound Bites, the show about good people doing good things in the local food and drink industry. And one of those people is Natasha Chestnut. She's recently taken over from Gordon Stewart as Executive Director of the Restaurant Association of Nova Scotia after his 20 plus years in that role. So, but you're not new to the Restaurant Association. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you've come to be in this position.
Yeah, sure. So I've worked in nonprofits for a little over 17 years. So lots of experience learning the ins and outs of how, nonprofits operate, that the whole business side of it. And then of course I've been with RANS almost 7 years. It'll be 7 years this July. So I've had lots of opportunity to really learn how RANS has operated over the last 7 years. Great experience learning about the industry. Of course, Gordon's been an excellent mentor over the last 7 years. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about it. I'm feeling really well equipped and excited.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you guys do lots of great things, not least of which, I think from front-facing public, we see a lot of the good stuff in terms of events, and you've had a couple of events recently. Tell me about the couple of events you've had recently and what you have coming up too.
Yeah, sure. So every year we do our big Savor Food and Wine Festival, and there's 5 events in that. So of course, through the month of February, we do Dine Around, which is a month-long program for people to go out and try some different restaurants. They do like a prefixed price and offer some really good menu options. So that's always a great way to check out a restaurant. Then we move in, we do our craft beer, which we did back in March. Super fun, everyone came out, lots of breweries, almost 30 breweries there. And then of course, last week was the big Savor Food and Wine Show, which we went to the Westin this year. That was fabulous, over 70 booths, so a variety of restaurants and beverage suppliers came out to showcase what they offer. And then the other night, Wednesday night, we just had Imbibe, which is our cocktail event. And we had almost 400 people join us there, and they got to taste some of what our bartenders have to offer.
Amazing.
It was awesome. And then of course we have our last event coming up in May, which is the Rare and Fine Wine Show.
Right. So what is great thing about this too is the restaurant industry in a way is competitive, but it seems like we have a really tight knit community and this idea of coming together. So that's got to be part of your role there, huh? Is to how you bring everybody together and align vision.
Yeah, it's bringing everyone together because at the end of the day, we want to show what a vibrant, amazing industry we have, right? And to do that is bringing everyone together. And it works really, really well. Like the event, like people come out, the restaurants, the beverage suppliers, they all come out, they have a really, really good time. You see a lot of collaboration at the event, so it's good to see. Amazing.
And I guess over the last couple of years, we've heard a lot about, pandemic and its impact and the upcoming, the repayment of loans and labor shortages. But there's some positive things coming down the line too for Nova Scotia restaurants. So tell us a bit about what's exciting for you in the coming year in terms of how our restaurants are going to be profit from what's going on. So what's going on?
Yeah, and it's true, like you're right, there have been a significant amount of challenges. There's no denying that, and we keep addressing those challenges and working to support the industry. We're coming to the end of April, so we are coming into some really fun times for the industry. Patios are going to be in full swing. Some already are, you're already seeing lots of people out on patios, but that's just going to get busier and busier. Big tourism year, we have I think 300 cruise boats coming to Nova Scotia this year. So again, that's going to be bringing people to our province and to downtown. East Coast Music Awards are coming up. Again, that brings people downtown, hopefully going out and dining out. And then of course, there's so many different festivals that go on across the province as well that involve food and drink. So it's going to be, I'm excited. I love the spring and summer is a great time. So.
Yeah, and so we've heard about labor shortages, and all the challenges with it. But why is it important? And inflation, I guess, is a real challenge these days too, because restaurants have, like us going to the grocery store, have to pay more for everything they buy. So in tough economic times, why is it still important to support and go out, or how can we support our local restaurants?
Yeah, I think it is important, and I think a lot of people want to support local, and we want to see businesses, continue to survive and thrive. And there's ways to do it too if you don't necessarily have the income to go out and dine out regularly or at all. You know, social media has made it much easier these days to, you know, to support your favorite businesses, and you can like and comment and, you know, share. I always tell people too that, you know, if there's a birthday coming up or a holiday and you would normally buy a gift, maybe you consider buying a gift card to a restaurant and supporting them that way.
Yeah, and I think too, you know, I'm retired from the restaurant business from about 18 years, but I think it's nice to remind ourselves too that our local restaurant owners and workers are our neighbors too.
Yeah.
So by going out, it's not just a night out for us, but it's supporting real people in our community doing really good work.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, you know, as we go forward, you know, you are a new face to the. So,
Yes.
do you have a kind of a vision moving forward, or something that you really want to accomplish in your time in this role?
Yeah, I mean, I want to continue doing some of the really great work, you know, RANS has been doing. You know, one of the big parts of what the association does is the advocacy piece, really advocating for the industry and, you know, those different things to help the industry survive and thrive and be the best it can be. So continue doing those. And then also just really building, in my role, you know, really building on some of the marketing and promotional side that we do to really continue showcasing the industry and how incredible it is and really bringing light to that. So that'll be something I'll continue to do. And then of course the educational side, so making sure that we continue to educate our operators on, you know, best practices and things they can be doing to ensure they're having a successful business.
Amazing. So at the end of the day, go out, support your local restaurant. You know, watch our YouTube channel here at SaltWire. We do lots of showcases on great local restaurants. So I guess at the end of the day, thanks Natasha
thank you for having me.
being here and for helping bring focus to and attention to our local restaurants.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.